stream, but I'm also just like, one dinosaur stream maybe, just so that way there's one new dinosaur until literally I have no way. I have too many choices. We'll see. I definitely want to like hit all the major groups. Maybe talk about every dinosaur that I can. Why wouldn't I? There are dinosaurs in here I've never heard of that I'd like to learn more about. In fact, we started talking about one last time that I might end up making, even though I have Kentrosaurus. We'll see. But we'll say today we might switch. We might switch back and forth. I think first time I did all carnivores, second time I did all herbivores, and this time I think I'll switch between them. I think I'll switch back and forth, and that'll probably be the way that I go from now on. So welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. We're playing Path of Titans. I have dinosaur facts. I have a dinosaur. Where at? Oh, I'm all the way north. I'm gonna move south. Yeah, we're gonna move south. We'll get to see people here in no time. Last time I tried this, I didn't really know what I was doing, and I've learned some things. I actually played a little bit on my own. I learned something. I was using that wrong. I didn't know it was a skill that you had to hold. That was something I did not know. I might switch that because I was also using the bite at one point when I should have been using big claws. Now, one of the things that I've noticed about this dinosaur that is important to know is that this is not a running dinosaur. This is not a dinosaur you really run with. It eats through stamina like whoa if you decide to run. Not a food tree? I actually can't tell. Like, Therizinosaurus does not really sprint. That is a food tree. Therizinosaurus does not really sprint. Doesn't really want to sprint. It mainly wants to just lumber around like a big turkey. Which is fair. I actually feel like that's one of the things I like about this game that I'm learning is a lot of variation in playstyles based on how stamina just fundamentally works between each dinosaur. For example, Therizinosaurus, very, very slow, very, very defensive. You're kind of a hold your ground kind of dinosaur, which means that, like, mainly if I'm playing Therizinosaurus right, I'm not really chasing anything down. I can't. You can't really chase anything as Therizinosaurus. Therizinosaurus is very, very slow and stamina inefficient when moving. However, flip side, very stamina efficient if you consider the fact that Therizinosaurus shouldn't be running that much. It means most of my stamina resource go to everything else. And as long as I'm not running, I'm almost always constantly regaining stamina, whereas a lot of predators rely a lot more on kind of dash tactics of running things down and have to have longer sprint periods for it. That is something that is distinctly unique and different between the two groups of dinosaurs, is that oftentimes you have to be moving a lot more as a predator, you have to be moving a lot more as a carnivore. A lot of the carnivores I've played have a lot more like active motion. You don't really you are running a lot more, which kind of makes sense. You try to run down prey, try to evade prey. It's the advantage they have. And this is the opposite. This is very much a hold your ground. Whereas Kentrosaurus I was able to get a little bit better at because Kentrosaurus, ironically, is kind of a runaway, or at least a dash. I would call them a dash dinosaur. Kentrosaurus has a lot of very, very good running efficiency. They can sprint forever. But they can't really run away. Like, Kentrosaurus is small enough that it can kind of get away from most larger things and then, like, ward them off. But running for a Kentrosaurus is not about running away. Running for Kentrosaurus is about wearing down your anything that's trying to eat you. Now, if I will say, this is something I kind of wish, and I wonder if they'll ever get even larger server capacities, but I don't know if that would necessarily fix anything. Bigger server capacity is more expensive and probably harder on the game, and the fact that it runs 100 people is still impressive. That's not a small feat. I think people forget that adding a person to a server is intensive on the system. Everything it adds, the game has to render for someone somewhere, and the server helps with the rendering. So, you know, it's not that easy. But I do feel like there are like key places to go to, but there's also a lot of really cool environments that you just won't ever see people in very often. That's a shame. I think the savannah is really cool, but you'll never see much of anyone up there unless they just spawned or something. Not to say that the plains are bad. I like the Grand Plains. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more migration, if anything. Water quality should go down faster for that, so that way that's the thing. If you have a large group of organisms in a single area depleting a resource, that resource depletes very, very quickly. So in order to encourage them to move around, that should mean that they should have to move to a different resource some way, shape, or form. Even if moving to a new resource is like it adds a bit of like a shared community concern, if that makes sense, because like that affects everyone. Even if you are carnivores and herbivores, everybody need water, so everybody got to make the kind of like group decision to move to new locations. And it kind of works in this case. The water quality does go bad here, and then the Grand Plains kind of clear out, and then it goes back up, and then everybody returns to it. I kind of wish there was a little bit more structure to that, and I wish there was a little bit more incentive to like go to different regions, because also it doesn't help that not really an incentive to go to the savannah. There's not really an accessible water source, and no, that doesn't count because it's all salt water. So that's probably another factor that pressures population density, is the fact that there is just lack of a resource in that area. There's just not... If there is water, it's probably like the tiniest watering holes. You can't even see it on the map. Which do exist. There are tiny little pockets of water. There's sometimes little ponds and stuff. There are these little like divots that are like incidental water that you can find. Like, they do exist, but they're not common, at least not from my experience. They're not something that you run into all that often. So... Not making bad time. Not making bad time. This is the thing. Therizinosaurus actually isn't even... I really like the running speed of Therizinosaurus. It's really satisfying animation, too. Whoever did the animations for Therizinosaurus, whether it was a mod or base... I think this is a base game dinosaur, based on kind of the presentation of it. But whoever worked on it, it looks good. That running animation looks really, really good. It's very satisfying. I know there's one prosauropod. I should ever grab that guy. I should find some information on him, see if they're early Jurassic or late Cretaceous prosauropod. I think prosauropods are really cool and underrated. They're like 90% of the they're actually 90% of the dinosaurs in the Triassic are like prosauropods. So many of them are just prosauropods. The little dinosaurs were actually not as common. The most common dinosaurs, as far as I know, were the prosauropodomorphs. The guys that look like sauropods, but maybe were a little less robust and a little less quadrupedal and a little less big. They were still big. They were still really big. Plateosaurus is still a massive creature, but... obviously, they didn't get as big as what they would become later. See, I love this area, but this is all salt water. Like, there's some really neat environments in this game, in this level design, but there is a bit of pressure to stay to regions that are going to have the highest population densities because of the resources available. And that makes sense. That makes sense. Which means I think they need to have a little bit of an overhaul of things like the water system. They need to have a little bit more breakage points, I think, or something. Right now, it seems to be a little hard-coded that it's like salt water is anywhere that salt water can get, so this is a brackish... This is actually a brackish swamp, is what it is. What it would be considered is a brackish swamp. But there isn't really incentive to drink salt water unless you're really desperate, and all it does is buy you time. Like, you can drink salt water, but ironically, salt water just makes you thirsty. So it'll fill your water gauge, and then you'll just get thirsty again. I think it'll also affect, like, your hunger. I think it'll make you hungry, too. That I don't know. I do know you can eat salt. I know you can eat salt, and that will apparently fill your hunger, but make you lose water. Though, I think if they really wanted to do that correctly, it should be you eat salt, and it just helps slow the rate at which you lose water unless you, like, eat a shit ton of it. Like, you shouldn't need to eat that much. You should eat enough to get, like, the buff. There's actually, like, a very real utility for organisms to consume salt. Salt holds water. Salt holds water. It helps you keep an organism from drying out. It helps keep the water inside the body. That's why salt's actually really, really good. It's important. Obviously, you don't want to eat too much of it, then you absorb too much water, but it does help retain water in the body. That's like the whole thing about salt. Also helps prevent... This I don't know, actually. I was about to say, it also helps prevent maybe water evaporation? No. Might be thinking of... I'm thinking of the freezing. I'm thinking of the freezing process, which has always been bonkers to me, that salt decreases the freezing point of water, which means water freezes at a lower temperature than it would normally when you mix in salt. But there's a weird thing about the chemical reaction that also, I think it absorbs heat. It's really weird. I've always found it weird. I know things about chemistry and a basic understanding of it, and the whole salt water thing has always been super bizarre to me. I'm not saying it shouldn't make sense, and I'm not saying it isn't magic. It feels like magic. I'm just saying that the whole salt decreasing the temperature of freezing of water, and then also somehow believe it's absorbing. Here's something chattering. I hear a bird. I hear a honky boy. I heard someone smacking the chomps. Probably a boy, I thought Ornitholestes and Ornithomimus, and that's neither of the dinosaurs I want to talk about, because that's not a dinosaur. We literally just watched the thing that had my boy, and I suddenly cannot remember the name. I cannot remember the name. Fuck. It is the guy with the schnoz. It's the pterosaur with the little bump on his nose. Ornithochirus. God. Too many orny dinosaurs. Too many orny animals. It's a bird. It's a crocodile. Sucus. Raptor. I've always found raptor to be a strange one. Feels like there's a lot more raptors than you would think would make sense for there to be raptors. I Surely I'm too big. Surely I'm too big to be grabbed. Oh, hey. Speak of the devil. The water here might be trash. Looks like trash. It is trash! Holy shit! They did the thing! I now have to move. I have to go find someplace else for water. Does beg the question. I know there's like a little watering hole here. There's a terror bird. Hello, friends. Hello, little birds. Oh, I was hearing birds. I was wondering, I was like, I know I recognize that noise. Yeah, I was hearing the terror birds. So here's the thing. I do want to stay near the action, but I do need to find water. Closest water sources are going to be over here. They're going to be the opposite side. We'll go to the opposite side then. Maybe in the meantime, find some stuff. Now, if even if it was a group of terror birds, I think I could pretty well destroy some terror birds if I play my fucking moves right. There's a capro. Oh shit. The devils. Got him. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Fuck. Well, what the hell? That was now that was actually bullshit. They should not have done that. I might for once I might be like, actually no, I think they broke the rules. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yup. Yup. Okay. Okay. I still think that's bullshit, but whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Move on. We go again. We go again. It happens. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Fuck. Here, I do need to check this. That's kind of bullshit. Sorry, I want to cry bullshit on that. Okay, whatever. Just move on. I'm not gonna worry about it. Then, oh my god, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't fucking care. People are just gonna be stupid about it. Whatever, move on. We go again. I did survive at least the first one. Hello! Welcome! I'm gonna try it there. Oh man, I meant to. I'll switch after this is 6 minutes. I fended off one group, and then another group came out of nowhere and decided to just kill the guy. Oh well. Happens, I guess. Oh well, we go again. I do think that still kind of sucks. I swore, maybe I could reread the rules, I guess. Ugh. But actually I was like, I hadn't realized. I was like, oh wait, you get some like kind of like community protections for if a body goes down, and I won that fight and there was a body down, and then I still got attacked anyways, and then they were justifying it. So I was like, okay. I was still near the body too, but I guess technically because I'm not a carnivore? I don't know. I think it's around $20, and it's fun. It's fun if you want to play as a dinosaur with other people, so... I killed one dinosaur and then got ganked anyways. Oh well, shit happens. Oh well, shit happens. Actually, I should check this. And it's good. It's a fun time. You play the free version on Roblox? There's a free version of dinosaurs on Roblox? Hey, that's fair. I can't begrudge that if there's a free version that you can play for free. Actually, no, I don't think I want this one. It depends on how fast it is, but it might not be worth it. Because it's not like my claw attacks are that slow, and I need to be able to do enough damage to, like, ward anything off. Could be worse. Could be playing the Isle. I could be playing the Isle. I still don't know if the Isle is good or bad. I heard they actually added people, which was something that they were like meaning to add a billion years ago, but... I'm sorry, the Isle. You got too bad of a reputation. I can't. Literally, this game exists because your reputation got so bad. This game, from what I understand, is a direct response from an ex-developer at the company that was working on Path of Titans that decided to say, screw this noise, and then went and did their own thing. Well, guess next time I just gotta be more careful. I had that stamina... I was trying to remove that stamina buff, so I wasn't ready to fight, unfortunately. I should have just walked up to another one of the group and then just killed another one and been like, look, body down. Go fucking eat them. I don't know why. Yeah. The fact that that can happen, though, is just kind of like, okay. I mean, there's nothing to say it can't happen. It's just annoying. It's just frustrating. Especially because I won that fight. I won that fight, and then those other guys immediately, like, ganked, and it's like, okay. I don't know. Unless I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know. Even the other group seemed fine with it, even though I would think that they would be on my side, but whatever. That does kind of suck for an herbivore if they can just continually be attacked for free, even if they win a fight. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of the system. In my opinion, that defeats the whole point in having a body down system if it only applies to carnivores, because I believe it in most cases does and should still work for the herbivore's favor, since all that matters is a body's down. They could have contested for the food. I don't know. Oh well. I'm just having a rough week. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a rough week, so maybe I'm just not having the patience for that kind of shit. Can't keep people from being shit, but it doesn't make it okay. Makes it tiresome. Everyone write 500 word essay you're not allowed in. I have a paper on the Ingersoll jail. Does that count? Good. It's just, I have a paper on the Ingersoll jail. I wrote a paper in college on the Ingersoll jail. It's real. I did it. It's not fake. I did do it for real. Okay. They have a server reset around 11 o'clock. Maybe I should start this at 11 o'clock, so that way I avoid this, but... Nah, this gives me a nice warm-up. It's fine. It's whatever. I gotta remember that people are going to try to justify how they didn't break the rules either way, irregardless of how I behave. And I'm sure I will do things that will land in the same goddamn park at some point. Lesson learned. Assume that you're still not safe just because there's a body down. Because I actually did leave the body this time intentionally. I was like, okay, maybe I'll have some time to at least recover the poison. I was wanting to at least recover the poison before leaving, just in case. But then I just got attacked anyways, and was like, oh, okay. So, I really thought that was gonna work. I don't know. I really thought that would have been not against the rules. I don't know. That's one of them niche cases, right? That it's probably like... It's probably not against the rules, but it probably is against the rules, and both sides we literally would have to go to Dinosaur Court, and I don't want to go to Dinosaur Court. I want to play my game about being a dinosaur. I don't actually care that much. Let's not go to Dinosaur Court. It's fine. No need to get that uppity about it. It's just a video game. I haven't played Suko in a while. Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. I have to be careful. I have actually died as Suko Mimus in this area because I fell. I straight up walked off a cliff. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oopsie. Suko Mimus is one of my favorite dinosaurs because of Jurassic Park Warpath. Jurassic Park fighting game for the PlayStation 1 was also one of my formative dinosaur memories because it gave me more dinosaurs that I had never heard of than just basic Jurassic Park because it fucking rules. And one of them was actually, at the time, probably more of an influence on another dinosaur's image, because Suko Mimus has been known to be kind of this like crocodile-headed large theropod for a long time. And then at the time, even when that game was made, there is a Spinosaurus in that game, and believe it or not, the Spinosaurus in that game looks nothing like what Spinosaurus looks like today. Spinosaurus used to just be essentially a big Tyrannosaurid or Allosaurid theropod with a big sail. That's what they thought. That's what they thought. They thought it was just that. And it turns out, no, it's probably closer related to Suko Mimus, Baryonyx, and other Spinosaurs. You know, they just thought it was a generic theropod with a big sail. But in Warpath, Suko Mimus looks like Spinosaurus. It looks like what modern Spinosaurus would become. And the Spinosaurus in that game looks like a basal theropod. It just looks like an allosaur with a big sail, essentially, or some other kind of medium-large theropod. It's very silly in that game. But I learned about Suko Mimus, and I always thought he was the dopest shit because he had the big hands, and he was kind of OP in that game. He hit like a truck, and he was big. He had a bunch of moves that would like juggle people. It was insane. Ooh, apparently the server just being spicy today. Apparently the server just being spicy today. See, what's funny is I want to try something. I want to try dry Suko. We're not going wet Suko. I want to try dry Suko, so. And there's a couple things that I have to remember about him. And now that I've played a little bit of Allosaurus, I can like expand this a little bit. Because the big thing is Dry Suko has a lot of things to still be an ambush water predator. They just have to be quick. Here it was. This is the crime scene. I don't see any of the criminals though. Here's the crime scene, but I don't see any criminals. Water probably got reset too, which is nice. Got, looks like a couple of Rexes. But yeah, Suko Mimus has always been one of my favorite dinosaurs because of that game. And it's a really good model, and it's a really cool model. I also thought it had like a lot of personality. It was like really bespoke. None of the other, so there's like a lot of examples in that game of dinosaurs reusing rigs, which is fine. Like that, it was a pretty inexpensive looking game, and it was just a movie tie-in game. But Suko Mimus was unique. It didn't have Which is funny, because it shouldn't have been. If they would have known what Spinosaurus was like, they would have... I bet... That or they ran out of time. It'd be really funny if it wasn't even that they like, didn't know what Spinosaurus should look like, but they just didn't have time to rig Spinosaurus to the Suchomimus, so they just rigged it to a different rig that was simpler and easier to rig to. That'd be really funny. I could see that. Nice. He is nice. It's just top of the morning to you. I don't even care about the Mr. Ooh, there's somebody in the water. Who's in the water, I wonder? Oh, Sacro. This is Sacro. Is he gonna do it? Are you gonna be stupid enough to do it? Do you take a bite? Do you take a bite? This is interesting. Curious how this will turn out. I'm curious how this will turn out. I'm just watching. Okay. He did it. No, that's not a sac. Is that a Deinosuchus? I can't tell. What? Why? Absolutely bizarre. That was befuddling. He bit him 3 times in the butt, and then the Spinosaurus walked away. And then he stopped chasing. The Spinosaurus didn't even fight back. Let's see, I'm at a quarter, or I'm at a third. Gonna just sit and watch people for a bit. I will say, I'm used to the kind of nice thing about Allosaurus as a starter for like getting into larger theropods is Allosaurus is a bit faster, a little bit more mobile. Once you start getting into things like Suchomimus and a lot of the big theropods, you're probably a lot slower. You're a lot slower and you're a lot more dumpy. You're very lumbery. I also don't know how the stamina is on Sucho. I would assume that Sucho's got pretty decent stamina, but I don't know. I haven't played much Sucho. I actually have not played Sucho in a while. Got the Apado. Got 2 Carnotaurus. We've got 2 Carnotaurus here. I could probably take on 2 Carnotaurus, actually. Even before I die, but that's how you learn. And then they get a meal. That's the thing, it's like, I can respect that. I can respect that. Oh, hey. Never mind. Found the mine. I really was... Well... That answers that question, I guess. We'll go ahead and watch. Is that the map? That's not a map. Map's a fucking... Map's a weird dinosaur. It's some weird medium-sized theropod. That's like... I think it's Tyranotitan. Or Giganotosaurus, I can't tell. Might be the same one that... Well, no. This is where I've learned an important strategy is if somebody's leading you, you need to disengage from them, even if they're the focus. Even if they're the focus one, you need to disengage from the individual that is leading you, and you have to at least like ward off another one, or else they're just gonna bleed you down. Oh, did he get one? That was a weird noise. I want to watch the fight, but I'm also like, it feels like there's a little bit of activity going on, so I gotta watch out. Where is his friend? I wonder where his friend went. Ooh, that was bad. Ooh, that was bad for him. See, I would be rushing him. If I was the bigger guy, I would be rushing him. I wouldn't be waiting. You gotta apply pressure. You gotta apply pressure. I want to see the rest of this fight, but I also... Food. See the rest of this fight. Food. See the rest of this fight. Food. Food's getting away. Hello? Hello, little buddy! It would be a snack, but also... I don't want to hurt the Pistachosaurus, but... You know what? No, I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna eat the Pistachosaurus. Hello. Don't come towards me. I'm not gonna help. We're not in a group. We're not in a group. I'm just watching. Yeah, that's not going great for him. What are you getting me for? What are you getting me for, Capro? Got an aloe. There's something else that just squeaked at me. I just want to watch this fight. I want to see them win or lose. Let me watch this first, then I'll go do a hunt. Damn it. I'm curious. Then I'll come eat you. Give me a minute. I want to see how this resolves first, then I'll come eat you. Like, I got plenty of food. I don't gotta worry about that. There's an aloe. I just want to watch. I just want to watch. Ultra Instinct. I can't is that that might be also the bigger Carnotaurus. There's a weird, like, bigger Carnotaurus that's in this game, too, that's, like, even closer to Allosaurus sized. They're like, I can't tell, I actually don't know if it's considered, like, a colossal dinosaur, or if it's, or not colossal, a large theropod, or a colossal theropod, or if it's just, like, a medium-sized theropod. I have no idea. I just have seen it, and it looks kind of like a bigger Carnotaurus, so... Boy, they've been going at it, huh? Boy, they've been going at it, huh? See, this is the fishbowl part of the game that I enjoy. I like seeing shit like this. It's fascinating. Oop. get lost. They either have to completely disengage, or... And here's my thing, I don't know. It felt bad when it happened to me, I wouldn't do it to him. I don't know. I get opportunism is going to be the most valuable part of survival, but it still feels bad. It still feels bad. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Like, if they suddenly disengaged and there was no body down and then I just walked up and bit him in the head, it's like, that's not fun. It's happened to me too many times. It's not fun to happen. It's not fun to have happen to you. I don't want to do it. If it's not fun to have it happen to you, I don't want to do it to somebody else. I don't know. I have more fun when we could have, like, a fight and, like, we can have, like, a chase, and when we can have, like, something that is, like, an actual, like, dedicated thing. Like, if I cared about food that much, I would do shit like that, but I don't. And you shouldn't. You don't have to. What the fuck? Who's that big? Wait, is that a croc? It looks like a croc. I don't know what that is. Seeing a paddle. I see something in the water? What the fuck is that? There's a Spino. What the hell is that? Oh, it's Donkey! Hello. I missed. Not knock back as much as I wanted it to. Nah. This is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Go again. Do something else. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes that's how it goes. You just gotta try stuff until I find something that works. Where am I? Yeah, I'm here. Bad luck. I needed to reread my skills. It was like, I know my Roar removes wet, but I don't remember if it does anything else is the thing. They also caught me off guard. I was not ready. I was not ready. Oh yeah, that's right. I eat flowers now. I don't eat berries. I eat flowers. Wow, they are oh wait, no, that's a new group. New group, different dinosaur, maybe? Looks like a Rex and a bunch of Utahs? Looks like a Rex and a bunch of Utahs. Well, I definitely know there's big things in the water, so I gotta be careful. Hello. Hello, Mr. Kyrus. How are you? How are you, Ornithokyrus? I want to top off on water, but I have to go to one of my safe spots. I have to go to one of my safe spots. All right. That's a little bit, so that's interesting. It seems like Allosaurus has a lot more knockback than Suchomimus does, which is kind of like a, that sucks. It does make that a little bit more difficult then, because like, I need to figure out then my like turn radius. But the benefit is that like I have stuff. I probably need to like back up more, maybe like use my backup more. Could use my ult more. And I got to slash at him. I gotta slash at him a little bit more. Man, I didn't even get to read about Suchomimus. I could still do that. He's a weird dinosaur. He's really, really cool. He's... Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus was... thicker. Didn't like that. I'm gonna die. Here comes the Dinosuchus to grab me. Oh hey, it's a hippo. The hippo in the water. There's a hippo in the water. Man. Chat's being spicy today. Game's being a little spicy today, it feels like. Getting a little rambunctious, are we? Apparently it's being, apparently the, planes are being a little bit aggro today. If that is, man, yeah, people being aggro to each other today, what the heck? Also, I don't think there's an issue with the idea of, like, getting your back to a wall in those cases, because it's like, what else are you gonna do? Like, you need to use some strategy to your advantage in cases like that, otherwise it'll just be a matter of time for a 2v1. Ooh, are they going for it? Ah! I'll kill. I'll kill. I'll kill. Get out of here, you. That might have been the same Capros, too, that killed me earlier. That, or they're just suspiciously the same color. There aren't that many colors. Oh well. Only one way to get better. Only one way to get better, only one way to do that. Just gotta get practice. Mitigating a group is really, really difficult. It's like one of the hardest things. Are they still fighting that Rex? Yeah. Good luck, Utah Raptor. Don't run towards me. Don't run towards me. I'm just watching. Don't run towards me. I'm just watching. Oh, yeah, that is Utah. You can do it? You can do it, Utah? Can you do it? You can go for me? If anything, the Rex is the one I want to be careful of. I feel like the Rex is the bigger threat here. There is a Concatenator, and that could be a problem. I'm just warming up. I also hadn't played Suko in a while. The funny thing is Allosaurus is pretty simple. Allosaurus is pretty simple. Wibblies. Wibblies. Getting some wibblies. Getting some wibblies. What the hell is that? I saw something sleep there and I don't know what it was. Also, this Rex v Utah Raptor is interesting. I actually can't tell who's winning. The Utah is holding up pretty well. The Utah Raptor is holding up pretty well. Loapato. 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 Been awfully violent here today. Ooh, that I gotta be careful of. That's 2 aloes. That's 4 aloes. Oh, that's bad. Can they do that? Eh, well, it's fine. Allosaurus isn't as big as other theropods, so probably. Still, that's scary. 4 aloes is nothing to sneeze at. That's actually pretty intimidating. I might die. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's a lot of Allosaurus. So much Allosaurus. I'm going to follow him. That was a little bit harrowing. I do like this design for Apatosaurus. I like all the things that they have going on. They also have a unique look behind it, looks like. It looks like their heads can turn all the way around. That's fun. This is what people gotta remember. When something is when somebody gets their butt to a wall, that means they are at a disadvantage. You need to wait them out, and you need to do things to try to... You need to try to do things to get them either away from the wall or continue to do slight DPS. Like, that means they're already up against a wall. That means you're winning the fight. So you have to find a way to overcome that, in my opinion. Oh yeah, he's fighting him. We're good. Man, they're still going at it, huh? Hey, we have a friend. We have a friend. Apparently I just need to play more Kentro. As soon as I start playing Kentro, things improve. Except now, I need water. And water is probably dangerous. I saw at least one... Ooh, boy. A lot of Allosaurus. Oh. Okay. Is he Is that crouch? The sauropod can crouch? How does sauropod crouch? He's being stealthy. Hey, they got him. There's those capros. There's one of those capros. Going for. They're probably going for me. Yep. Yep. Jesus. Jesus. Ugh. It's been rough today. It's been rough today. It's been one of those days, I guess. This is what happens sometimes. This is what happens sometimes. What? What? Oh my god. I really was trying to get away from them, but meh. Meh. Oh well. Go again. It did a lot of damage, though. Jesus. It really, really hurt. Just bad luck. Just bad luck. I mean, this is like one of the main PvP areas, so... It's not like I'm like, how dare I die? It's been rough. Just been rough. Just been tough. That one, fair enough. That one was fair enough. Certainly hope it hurt. Like, it didn't... I hope I got, like, those out, like, that one Allosaurus that was being super aggro down at least a little bit. This is kind of the challenge of playing solo, I think. As soon as you're in a group, you have a pretty clear advantage. And there wasn't really anything I could do to, like, split them up very easily. Just seems to be very aggro right now. Very, very aggro right now. Like, even more so than usual, I would say. I feel like I've played this a decent amount, and I haven't seen it be this aggro. There's a lot of Allosaurus. watching them. I want to read about Dilophosaurus, but we're in the shit. It's too scary. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't come towards me. Don't come towards me. Don't come towards me. Don't you come towards me. Here's a group. I don't like it. Man, what are you eating spicy today? Oh, hey, look, that animal. Big chunk of that. There's no body. There's nobody covered in the body, so I might as well. Oh, hey. Huh? I can see you up there. I did not see him up there. I did not. Don't worry, I'm quick. See, here's the thing, is I feel pretty okay for speed. Concavenator might be an issue, but that would be like it. Boy, I gotta pay attention. It seems that the Grand Plains are being a bit of a grinder right now. And I can't even understand why. Y'all being aggro. There's an Apatosaurus. There's a Capro. The good thing is I can outrun Capros. That I know. This guy, I can outrun Capros. I've been able to do it before. I hate this. I hate this. Yeah, if I need to, I can outrun a Caprosaurus. Caprosuchus. That's not an issue. I'm more worried about things like a group of literally anything about my size. I would be done. I would be kind of McFucked. The thing about Dilo is good if you can do a lot of subterfuge, but if I got ganged up on, I'd be done. Please don't have a gator nearby. Please no gator. Please no gator. Please no gator. It actually is kind of impressive to me how big Deinosuchus and Sacrosuchus can grab things. This is still small enough for a Sacrosuchus to grab, actually. And technically I am just a medium-sized theropod. I would consider this medium-sized. Small to medium-sized. It's relatively chill for the moment. I saw you, Allosaurus. Heard you, Allosaurus. Also wonder if different dinosaurs have different hearing capabilities, which is kind of neat. If Dilophosaurus actually has, like, particularly good hearing, that would be kind of neat, because I noticed that I'm, like, hearing things a little bit better, too. That's kind of dope. I did not know that, if it is a thing. Dilophosaurus. So here's the thing about Dilophosaurus that I think is fascinating, is the last time I was trying to look up info on this dinosaur, I was like, so what else lived around it? And I was like, I can't find anything. So what I need to do is I need to find Dilophosaurus. I need to figure out what it was found in. 3 skeletons discovered in northern Arizona. Can we get a... Can I get the Kayenta formation? Kayenta formation. Have any... Okay, so that we do have... it does have a fossil bed. Located geological formation in the Glen Canyon group that is spread across Colorado plateaus of the United States. Oh, hey, para. Including southern Arizona, northwestern Colorado, Nevada, Utah. Originally suggested as being... Originally suggested as being that... Dating of... it's got zircon! Those are my favorite rocks! Zircons are neat. They're these tiny, tiny little crystals that when you look at them underneath a microscope, they look incredible. Anytime I'd see a zircon, I was like, oh, rainbows. They're really cool. They're also a good way to date a rock. It's true. I think it has something to do... I don't know if zircon has, like, a half-life is what it is. I can't remember. I think it has a half-life. So you can use them to actually, like, get the age of a rock. Boy, Grand Plains is being really aggro today, it feels like. Oh, that's at Utah. We've got a Utah, a para, Giganotosaurus. We've got those Carnotauruses. That Carnotaurus group might end up being a problem for me. We'll see. Oh my god! What the hell did I just see? Did everybody else see that? Oh my god. I don't even know what... Okay, now I need to know. What the fuck just fell over there? It looks like some kind of theropod. What the fuck just fell? Well, at least... If nothing else, at least Path of Titans is being entertaining today. I might be a bit of a whiny baby, but... What the fuck? I mean that... Oh, it was a Rex! They forced a Rex off of a cliff! That was fucking metal as shit! How'd they do that? Looks like... either a Pliosaurus or a Dunkleosteus is going ham in there. I don't know. There's a dead something. There's a hippo. There's that white capro. There's that Utah. Ooh, Utah's going after the para. Interesting. Got the hippo. Something sounds close to me. Something scary sounds close to me. Actually, don't know. Is that a mipe? Mape? Whatever they called? Big hands? Big hand carnosaur? I really don't know what they're called. Map? It's just map. Uppy. Give me uppies. Give me uppies. There you go. I feel like if I was to take on things. Maybe that Mape. Maybe the Utah Raptor. Ooh. Friends. I actually don't know how the Utah Raptor's grab works, because I remember looking at Utah Raptor and it didn't have like a designated latch, but I clearly see people latching as Utah Raptor. I don't know how they do it though. That's cool. It's fucking cool as shit. It's scary being something so big. I feel like I still had to be careful. It has been spicy. It has been Spice Zone today. Oh god, no, there's more of those Capros. I'm gonna run. I don't like that. Oh god, the Capros are multiplying. Got a hat, though. The thing about Dilo that kind of sucks is Dilo has a lot of stamina, but it has really poor stamina regain. So you really have to dedicate yourself to being prepared for a hunt or a fight. You actually really can't be sprinting around all that much, which makes sense. They do have a lot of stamina, which is nice. That Carnotaurus is in a group. I don't want to hunt a group if I don't have to. Saw a Hats or a Quetz up here, but I think it left. That's an Allosaurus. That's a Concatenator, which I think are in a group. Essentially, I always had to be ready to run, and I always had to be ready to do the opposite of running. Yeah. Where's that Capro group? I am in danger. I'm in danger. There's a Eutyrannus. Oh, the Parasaurolophus is still holding up. That's good for them. Now. Oh my god. It's... everything is... hell. If I'm gonna do this, I need to not be exposed, because essentially I'm just seeing... I'm waiting to see if I can find... I could maybe go for the Eutyrannus, but that would be, like... it'd be punching up a little bit. That would be kind of risky. I'd have to be careful with that. I think Eutyrannus is slightly... we're about the same size. Eutyrannus themselves are a little bit bigger than I am, but we're roughly, I would say, like the same weight class. Maybe. Maybe I'm a little underweight. I think Dilophosaurus is in a weird state, in a weird space. Look at him go. Here's the Quetz. Capros. I definitely know if I was a Capro by myself, I would be more fine, but... thing is I don't know if you can jump. If Eutyrannus can jump, that would be... mean that we're roughly at least on the same kind of... size scale. Let's find out what the hell else came out of the Kayenta formation, because I need to know what the hell else was even around. So here's the thing. A lot of fish, of course. Amphibian. Actually, a lot of amphibians. We got reptiles. We've got turtles, or at least something turtle-like. Is it turtle-like, or is it a turtle? I've never heard of... These are the true-shelled turtles! So yes, these are turtles. Turtles. Crocodilomorphs. Heterodontosaurus. No way! Early Triassic? They've got some Ornithischian... They've got something... They've got... early ankylomorph. Oh, Scelidosaurus. This was a very early ankylosaur, or at least like kind of like armored Ornithischian. Like it had like bumpy plates, but it still like had it wasn't like completely quadrupedal. It still probably was more bipedal. It was smaller. It was still kind of like a smaller Ornithischian, like Dryosaurus and stuff like that. And Scutellosaurus. Interesting. Glidosaurus and Scutellosaurus. Heterodontosaurus is considered an Ornithischian now? Nice. I mean, I'll hunt. I think I could take... Whoa. Startled me. You startled me. He startled me. Hey, Hats. Just watching. You can fight if you want, then. Just watching. Heads. Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy is the question. Is he another guy? They are very spicy today. It feels like the Grand Plains are very spicy today. You... Oh. He's in trouble. He might die here, actually. I don't know how to help him. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. I didn't know how to help you. You were in a really bad position. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't really know how to help him either. I didn't even realize he was in danger until he was being chased down by 2 aloes. Yeah. Saurophane axes. I think they're the ones that killed me earlier, too. Okay, let's see. Sauropodomorphs. There's one early sauropodomorph. Looks like... Is it a sauropodomorph? Is this not a prosauropodomorph? It definitely looks like a prosauropodomorph, but its head is more in line with later sauropods, but it definitely was still... Yeah, still got, like, the robust front arms and everything. We got theropods, Coelophysauridae, Coelophysis, Dilophosaurus. I did not know that a lot of the theropods were, like, not transitional, that they were, like, shared. I didn't think that... I thought that the Jurassic would have had a lot more variety, like, immediately. But I guess that a lot of, like, early coelophysids and thalarosaurs were probably still transitioning into the Jurassic before they got into their larger forms. I think a lot of the famous taxa of the Jurassic all come from the late Jurassic. The early Jurassic is kind of a weird... Dinosaurs are starting to actually get common. Got an eye in the sky. Got a drone. So that would explain why I'm having a hard time finding anything about what the fuck lived with the Dilophosaurus. The honest answer is the things that lived with Dilophosaurus. Man, there's so many packs out right now. There are so many packs of particularly large dinosaurs right now. Could go to Green Valley as well. There might be better options there. Depends. So that would explain why I was like, why could I not find any early Triassic dinosaurs to get a frame of reference for what dinosaurs Dilophosaurus would have even been around to be hunting? And the answer is well, actually, a lot of it was still late Triassic taxa. A lot of it was still pretty transitional. You're still probably seeing a lot of your prosauropods. You're still seeing a lot of your early ornithischians. I think the ornithischians probably didn't start appearing until the late Triassic and the early Triassic. You don't start seeing those kind of you don't see those kind of dinosaur morphs appearing until that period, because of earliest dinosaurs were theropod, saurischian-hipped dinosaurs. I don't know when the earliest ornithischians appeared, but as far as I know, they appear later. They appear later. Yes, they appear later than theropods. Saurischians appeared earlier than ornithischians, which are the difference between your lizard-hip dinosaurs and your bird-hip dinosaurs. So, for example, Dilophosaurus is a saurischian. They have a hip bone. You look at it, you've got like the fucking hip part. I need to look up the. I always get it mixed up. I can't do this from memory. I have to look it up. I need to look up a saurischian dinosaur hip. That tells me the parts. So, the thing about saurischian pelvises, which is also present in birds, which is weird because the evolution of birds originated from saurischian hips. So what we think of as the bird-hipped dinosaurs just so happened to develop those hips before birds did, and that the earliest bird-like dinosaurs still had saurischian-shaped hips, and then over time you see the pubis move backwards towards the ischium. So the pubis is the bone that sticks down out from the... In saurischians, it sticks like down. It sticks straight down, and it makes a right angle with the ischium. And the ischium sticks backwards. Whereas with ornithischians, the ischium and the ilium... the ischium and the pubis are actually at more of a 180 degree pivot. Or like a 170 degree pivot. It's not 180 degrees, but they make a line. So the pubis sticks forward, and the ischium sticks backward. And I think that's probably why, if you look at birds, I don't think the pubis points forward. I think the pubis still points backwards on birds, on modern birds. That's why it's ironic that they're called the ornithischians, the bird-hip dinosaurs, when it turns out that it was completely... Oh boy, I'm in danger. I gotta run. This is a bad place for me to be. Oh, hey, look, hippo. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh, there's all sorts of shit. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. lost him? That was actually quite spooky. I could have really had something bad happen there. This is why I like playing as Dilo. Dilo gets spicy. I know, I can't make that jump. It doesn't help that there are particularly large groups of theropods right now. Like, really large groups of theropods. This is a bit risky, but I need the stamina. And if it comes down to it, I'll go find a PvE, but I wish to hunt. I mean, there's Hippo. There's always Hippo. Don't look at me. I'm passing. I'm passing. I'm just passing. I'm just passing. That does... Herrerasaurus is such a weird dinosaur. Herrerasaurus, it has been, like, heavily debated on what the hell it even is, because a lot of things actually associate it with, it's like, is it a dinosaur? Is it a dinosauromorph? Is it an ornithischian? Is it a theropod? It's very weird. Coming. At least something. At least something. No, he's bolting. I don't think we can catch up to him. He runs as fast as I do. I don't think I could run him down, but we're at least wasting his energy. Okay, good. Oh, nope, nope. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll make it a 1v1. That's a nice little hole, though. I didn't even know there were holes like that. Problem is, well, he's hurt. I could try to flush him out. I could try to flush him out, but that's very risky for me. I don't know how big the space is down there is the problem. Don't know. Resting. Nope, he's watching. He's watching. I don't want to risk that. Is there a third entrance is the question. Is there a third entrance is the question. I don't think so. In the meantime, I will go find something to snack on, so that way I don't starve to death. There's something. You just gotta do enough to hold out. Oh, they got somebody. Oh, is that a Camptosaurus? What? Okay, that's good to know. Well, Rip Camptosaurus, you're not gonna survive that. Oh my god. I'm surprised. Come on, go for the Camptosaurus. Go for the Camptosaurus. Yes. I can draw aggro for a second. I can draw aggro for a second. Go for the Camptosaurus. Focus the Camptosaurus. Oof. Whoops. I'm surprised that Camptosaurus fucking survived that fall. Come on, come on. Ah, shit. Blocked me. Ow. Where did that Camptosaurus go? Where did that Camptosaurus go? Where did that Camptosaurus go? Where is the Pistachosaurus? There's the Pistachosaurus. Where did the Camptosaurus go? Ooh, I hit him a couple times. Ooh, I hit him a couple times too. Oh, that's a bunch of maps. Hate these crocs. These are the crocs earlier that ended up killing me. I mainly just need the stamina. Oh, come on. God. Oh, god damn it. I'm fucking up the jump now. It's bad. And I'm low on stamina and these capros are here. I'm so dead. Oh well. Well, I have to start getting stamina somehow. Maybe. Oh, get stamina faster. This is definitely safe. Nice! Oh my god. Jesus, how are things surviving these falls? What are you doing? That's what, yeah, how the hell are these guys surviving these falls? Oops. Oops. No. Oops. What do you... What the fuck? What the hell? He might be by himself, actually. Oh my god. Okay, so if that's a Capro by himself, we might be able to do something about that. I would try to grab him. I would definitely try to grab that white Capro. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a bush real fast. I don't know what the hell his deal was. I'm gonna find a bush to hide in for a minute. We're gonna regain some stamina. Boy, it's being aggro. Well, I should be fine, except for the fact that I still need food. Like, it's a chip. Get the chip off my shoulder. Capros always RB. They're always extra. All the Sukids get a bad rap. Goddamn little land piranhas. See, that's a funny thing. The only ones, Capros and Dinos. I feel like I just don't run into very many Sacros, but Sacrosuchuses seem to be the only ones that are polite. In my experience, I feel like nobody ever complains about Sacrosuchuses. Sacrosuchuses have been chill in my experience. I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but I feel like I've had vastly worse experiences with Capros and with Dinos. Not with Sucos. Not with Sacros. I also think Sacrosuchus is cool. It's like a Gavial on steroids. Or a Gavial, a Garile. People say it different. I say Gavial. I've always known them as a Gavial. It's a size thing. Of course it is. Of course it is! Of fucking course it is. Sacrosuchus is just small enough that the edgelords can't be like, it's not big enough. NVR? I don't know what NVR is. Oh, the irony, though. I just find it funny that I said that and they were like, yeah, I was right. I was fucking right. You've had many issues with dinos. You know, I'll give them this. They make me actually care about the water. We got a little guy. I need more practice on my, bite control, though. I feel like that's something I've gotten better at, though. Like, I hit that Pistachosaurus, like, twice. Just no easy feat. He was a little guy. I'm doing okay on food. This is why I'm like, I gotta remember, like, actually being really, really large when there's a lot of groups is really tough. If you want to play solo, you want to play something a little bit more mobile and actually a little bit more dodgy, because you can actually get away from fights you can't win. Can a Concatenator take? I'd assume not great. How are you so fucked up? How are you so hurt, Fury? You just had half health. What happened to you? We need to drop more dinosaurs off of cliffs. a hunt going on, or are they coming for me? That's an Allosaurus, and that's a bunch of mappies. I didn't realize these guys get so big. For some reason, I thought they were medium-sized dinosaurs. They are not medium-sized. They are quite large, actually. That's not an insult, that's just a fact. What's going on through that old noodle of yours? Don't eat me. Don't eat me! That would make me sad. Express conch delivery. You have a concatenator? You have a concatenator? Where? Do you? Where? Let's do it. I'll catch. He can do it. I do think he's grouped up with some bigger things. There's also an ornithomimid. Oh, he's in the middle of the hunt. Or is he? Oh, there's also two of them. Got him. Oh my god, I'm at half health. Ready? No, this might be the death of me. No, he door stuck me. Oh, he door stuck me. Blue one has to be fucked up. Boy, that caused a lot of bleed, though. I was about to say. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. That might be the death of a friend. I did not realize that Concatenator did that much bleed. Holy shit, they bled the fuck out of me. It sucks. Oh well. That's the thing. I don't know what's big enough and what isn't big enough to be picked up. I don't know how reliable picking up is. Nope. I'm just gonna sit and regrow my bones. Hate being tiny and small. He hates being tiny and small. I didn't realize conchs did that much bleed, though. Jesus. By the time I had realized I'd built up half a bar of bleed, I was like, oh, damn. Actually, I need to make an adjustment anyways. I wish this worked. It still doesn't work. Yeah, I'll do that. Especially because, like, I had that much bleed, I would have gotten 10% more damage. Because the bleed affects me. If I'm bled, then I have a buff. Which makes Dilo a very interesting, like, high-risk, high-reward thing, right? Like, if I have bleed on me, I need to be a bit more aggressive. A taco? A taco? I do like tacos. I don't know what taco is. You gotta say the whole dinosaur name. What the fuck is a taco? I have no idea. It is funny. I feel like out of all the dinosaurs I've played today, Dilo has gone the nicest, though. Certainly has gone the best for me so far. Canton Venator. Canton Venator. Is it an early Allosaur? I mean, it was found in the same place that Dilophosaurus was. I've never heard of this. Where you were described in 2010, fairly recent. What type species is a juvenile? Aphomorphies include things that I don't understand. I don't know what the... what's funny is I should know what apomorphies are. Yeah, they're the things that are in the novel characters. An ellipsoid antebellum. So a circular hip socket. Or no, an ellipsoid hip socket. It's not circular. It's the squashed circle. It's a squishy circle. Roughly this, yeah, it would have been roughly the same age, closer to allosaurids. So it was probably one of the early basal allosaurids. Jurassic. Interesting. Dilophosaurus, Coelophysis. I really did not... I swore that Coelophysis were Triassic dinosaurs. I didn't realize there was Jurassic species of Coelophysids. I didn't think they had lived that long. I thought that they were just primarily Triassic. I did not know early Jurassic also featured late Jurassic animals. That's the weird thing. Well, actually, no. The Jurassic... the weird one is the Jurassic Cretaceous boundary. People... That's a weird one that is, like, defined by different dinosaurs, but there isn't, like, a definite date, as far as I know. There's not, like, a major event, as far as I know, that separates the Jurassic from the Cretaceous. I'd have to do some research on that. I think there's been word about it. There's been definitely discussion about that, but... There's been a lot of discussion about well, not a lot. I've heard of discussion of what actually separates the Jurassic and the Cretaceous, because actually the thing that separates the Jurassic and the Triassic is a major extinction event. I don't know if it separates it, but there is a late Triassic extinction event that people don't know about. There's a mass extinction near the end of the Triassic, in which a lot of... It's not like, you know, Permian-sized, it's not Cretaceous size, but it's still a major shift in biota. Though I find it fascinating that if a lot of dinosaurs made it through, there just might have been it might have been like a competition thing. Dinosaurs just radically radiated really, really quickly, or some kind of conditions happened that made it preferable to be a dinosaur as opposed to being other forms of terrestrial life, because pretty much you see a complete shift in the most dominant megafauna from all of the different archosaurs that were existing, all of the dinosaur-like animals that weren't actually dinosaurs, all of the different kinds of crocodilomorphs, all of the large synapsids finally disappeared because you no longer had things like platycarpus? No, I can't remember the name of the... like Lystrodon, stuff like that. The big tusked synapsids. They don't exist seemingly after the Triassic. You have a lot of decrease in marine biota. There's like a pretty major event that happens at the end of the Triassic. Oh, this will at least be... well, actually, no. That's not food. That's poison. It's like, oh, hey, food. And it's not. The Plathies are not food. They're poison. They're not food, they're poison. Not food, just poison. The hippos are back. Capros, I see an aloe. They going for it again, is the question. Are they going for it again? They've repositioned. We're all full health. A little low on stamina, but that's because I'm sprinting around. There's a Struth. There's a Struth. Get the Struthiomimus. There's also a Parasaurolophus, it looks like. I mean, I'm gonna say it's their call. They're the ones that have to pick a target, because if they can get a grab on something, we can jump it. They've got to be the opener. I can't really open. I'm here to provide some support. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Uh-oh, I don't like that. Uh-oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Your call. Just gotta make a decision. We gotta make a decision. Ah. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, what determines that something can be picked up is what I want to know. They have to make a decision. They have to make a decision. Maybe. Ah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You need burst for that. Either burst or bleed, it sounds like then. being a carny is hard. Can be. Which I really want to... I really want to go for the Struthy over here. Or he runs away. Oh no, he's being hunted. Ah, beans, he's being hunted. I want to kill. But I wish to kill. I mean, if he has a lot of stamina, then you have to reconsider what you do. He's getting hunted. It's too late. It's too late. There was something. Was something. Any guy. It would be something. Take the whole thing? No. Oh, but I would take the whole thing. Never mind. Yeah, I just did not realize how transitional early Triassic biota was. I really didn't. I always was like, Triassic, you've got all of your early Silurosaurs, maybe a couple of weird super primitive ornithischians, you got your prosauropods, and then you get to Jurassic and bam, you got sauropods, you got large ornithischians, you got small ornithischians, you got big theropods, you got little theropods, you got allosaurs, Silurosaurs, just all the ones. And then I'm like, always like, but Dilophosaurus is always weird in there. And I just really did not understand how transitional the early Triassic is. I actually really did not understand that. The early Triassic is just the late Triassic with new members starting to appear. So you have things like Dilophosaurus. You have this early Allosaurid, Kayentavenator. Like, you have these really, really early dinosaurs that would end up being the major biota of the Triassic by the end of it. Oh, I see. There is corpse. There is corpse. There is corpse. I want to kill. See, this is my problem, is I want to kill. I mean, I could get Scavenger if I wanted to. But I want to kill. But I want to kill. Wait, what the fuck? Gorge. Eat and bones. Decrease hunger, thirst, and depletion by 65. Increase maximum food and water by 50. Decrease water and food gain by 40. So yeah, I can eat a lot, and if I fill, I don't have to eat as often. But it takes me longer. That's a nice, like, that's a playstyle thing. Like, it's kind of an upgrade in that you wouldn't have to worry about food as often, but because I want to be more aggro, I want to be involved in PvP more, I don't mind getting hungry a little bit more frequently. That said, for Therizinosaurus, I would like to have the longer wait times for food because my PvP isn't dependent on the food I can find. My PvP is dependent on the things I'm around. But if I do get desperate, I guess I can grab Carrion. It's not that much, I don't think. 700. I have. At least I think I have. Yeah. All things considered, I've been doing well though. I haven't died yet. It's been a while since I died, so wonder where they're going. Where are y'all going? Now where are they going? Now where are they going? Why are you going up there? That's the thing, is I want to engage in the PvP. I want to engage in the PvP. Yeah, I get it, it'll die more, but I can't get better at it if I don't engage with it. I appreciate that they were chill, but I don't want to run away. I don't want to run away. I'm willing to stay in their group, but if I die, I die. If I die, I die. Back in the day, we had to be good at typing to be able to play our multiplayer games. You couldn't just talk into the VoIP chat, you had to type really fast. I do feel like, at one point I was that kid who would, like, abbreviate everything to tap faster, and then at a certain point I just was like, what if I just typed like a normal person just quickly? And then it just turns out you just need to type like a normal person, but quickly. Is what I have learned. You don't have to type the fastest on the planet, even, in a game. I grew up with a lot of action multiplayer games. I mean, I grew up with Halo was my first multiplayer game ever, and that didn't even have VoIP. Back in the day, we didn't have VoIP. Yeah, he's trying to... If he's going to rush growth, I'm going to focus on myself for a bit. I'll focus on myself for a bit. Which means then I'm playing solo with friends. That's all I'm doing. Now I just need to find something edible. I mean, this is the longest I've gone without dying, so that's good. Ooh, there's fog now, so I gotta... Both good and bad, I gotta watch out, but also I should be fine. Got some big Rexes. Got nothing over here. Got a Pato. My thing is I always try to move around with cover. Like, if I'm out in the open, then I'm just asking to be eaten. This is kind of a dangerous spot. There's a lot of activity here. There can be a lot of activity here. I respect my winged friends, but they are too indecisive and scared because they are birds. To be fair, the birds are not careful. They can get killed very, very quickly. Ooh. Door pod fight. My friend? No, this is somebody else. Can't tell if they're in a group. Seem to be. Oh yeah, no, that Packy's in that group with that Shruthi. And I'd have to essentially fight the Packy. Which sounds like a one-on-one with a Packy is a bad time if you're not careful. I mean, stamina yes, stamina no. With that in mind, I would just have to be very, very careful, but... I don't know how hardy Packy is the thing. It seems like if he's also surviving that long, like... he's not someone to be trifled with. Let me see. Yeah, the grouping today is a little rough. But it happens. That's Asuko. That's Asuko Mimus. I'd have to be very careful. Boy, Hatso. Oh boy, what are you doing? That was risky. I mean, it's a pair. I would not take on a pair of those. Hello. I mean, are we really trying for it? There's a Asuko over here. Yeah, there's a Asuko over here. Oh, nope. Pair of Sukos. Nope, nope, nope. Everything is too big! Surprised I haven't seen any small biota either. I, like, haven't seen any PvE. Just like, I could at least do a snack. Game, I could at least do a snack. Give me something to... jump. Oh, here we go. Easy. I do a lot of damage. I do a decent amount of damage. It will tide me over for a moment. Are you guys fighting? Are you guys fighting? Can't tell if herd. I think that's a herd. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. I would assume not? If they could pick up a Kentro, they could probably pick up a Styracosaurus, but otherwise I have no idea. If they can pick up Kentrosaurus, probably, but... that'd be like the only thing, is if they could pick up a Kentrosaurus. And that's the thing, is I don't know the limitations on what Haxes can pick up. The fact that it could pick up the Camptosaurus was fucking wild, though. Holy shit. Yeah, it's getting pretty hard to see. Dinosaur Silent Hill. I mean, it is spooky. I love this. This is really cool. This is actually really cool. What the fuck? Wow, that's terrifying. You seen a little girl about 5 years old? See, that's my favorite quote. That's my favorite non-context quote for Silent Hill because it's very silly. It's a very silly line. Have you seen a little girl about 5 years old? I mean, it's silly the way that they like say it. It's obviously like not a silly thing. Like obviously he's saying it because he's worried about his daughter, but it's a very funny thing to say out of context. The way that he says it. Have you seen a little girl about 5 years old? That was a branch. I was like, is that a thing? Is that a snack? I would say, like, we're gonna go for one of those. Like, we should. Maybe the Packy? The Packy might not like being dropped as much as the Struthy, since the Struthy Minus is more... Amp the bird. Amp is the bird. Gonna do it. Go for it, I would say. Oh, it was a solo Styracosaurus too. And that pack is rough though. Hello. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Time to run. Time to run. Time to run. Gotta 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 run. Bye. Boy, he's still chasing, huh? Fuck. He was a lot closer than I thought he was. Shit, I've run out of trees. Oh my god. Running. Keep running. Just keep running. This is what I like playing Tyler for. Just keep running. Just keep running. Oh my god. Better luck next time, motherfuckers. Boy, I wish I was recording that. Oh boy. They're still nearby, though. I hear them. I'm the boss now? Why'd you make me the boss? Do a dance to fling the mist away. What's funny is they only got like a couple bites on me, but I was able to get away. See, that's my thing, is like, not everything is a fight in this game. Sometimes the goal is to just not die. If you escape, they don't get the food, you still win. You're not dead, you're not dead. I am a prey item. It's not like I'm like, oh darn. It was a surprise though, I was like, holy shit. I really thought they were going for the Styro is the thing. I saw them going for the Styracosaurus, and then they fucking pivoted to me, and I was like, what the fuck? Been aggro today. Been a bit aggro today. Let me see. I mean, it's not that bad. Still gotta eat the small shit. This is my thing, is sometimes you still gotta eat the small shit. What's funny is, I still haven't had too much of an issue with food. Personally. Let me see. Where exactly can I find? I need to find something tiny to eat. Heard something. I heard something. Sounds like something's happening over there, but I don't know what. Give me a tiny snack. My Dilophosaurus see hunger. He want to eat something. Give me a small rat. I would love to eat a small rat right now. What's funny is there's usually a decent amount of PvE here. That's why I'm like, man, being kind of difficult to find. There's the Styracosaurus. There's a group of Concavenator. Anything to eat? I can't see. Missed. There we go. Give me the rat to eat. Give me the rat to eat. Oh boy. Don't you do it, Concavenator. That was kind of a young one, though. But I don't know if he's alone, is the thing. He might not be alone. There's so much of it. And he might actually be in that Utah group. That's my concern. Rat. Might as well eat a rat. This is my thing, is it's like, I see this kind of stuff as like, I need to eat a rat every now and then so that way I don't completely starve, but I do want to do the PvP, so I need to, I'm always on the lookout for, like, a fight or a group that I could join to get a fight. Like, that's how I try to think about it, is it's like, I still need to occasionally eat a rat to be able to not starve to death. Another rat. Heard it. Oh no. Not a rat. Lost it. Can't see. My depth perception is not working today, it seems. Well, I caught another rat. You gotta see, the meta for eating as a small theropod is you gotta find PvE every now and then, and there it is. And when you go to take a bite, you don't actually eat. You take a bite, a chunk of meat, and then you oh boy. Boy, I'm being a very bad job today. You gotta take a chunk of meat. You gotta pick up a chunk of meat and you gotta swallow it, so that way you're always ready to run if something tries to grab you. You have to be paranoid. That's the way that you play being this size, is you be paranoid. I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fine. This is my thing. Sometimes you gotta to stave off the hunger. You gotta eat a rat every now and then. Gotta go eat a rat. Oh, there was something else. I heard a snake. There's a bunch of PvE here. Ooh, what is happening? Got him. That's just some basic PvE. This is just one of the big lizards. He's lucky I came and helped. Well, he needs the food. I'm fine. He's the one who needs the food. That said, you always gotta be careful of some of the PvE in this game. It'll kill the shit out of you if you're not careful. Just eat more rats. Just gotta eat rats every now and then. You know what? I gotta remember this. If it is being this aggro, I need to play as something like this. There's like gonna be this much shit around. I would rather play what I would like to call the prey gameplay, because being a prey item is still going to be more fun to engage with for like things like a chase and stuff like that. Though I need to be more on my game. I gotta muscle train hitting the record button, because I wish I could have recorded that. I bet that would have looked really, really cool. The big thing to always remember when you're avoiding being eaten is trees are your best friend, especially if you're Dilophosaurus, if you're something smaller. Trees are your best friend. They give you cover. If you find a dense enough patch, you can do a quick turn to lose people. Being attacked by a giant frog. Hello. Wait, there's a lot of PvE here, actually. If you're smaller, you've got size. You can use your size to your advantage. Use your environment to be able to avoid getting eaten. Use cover. Run between things that will slow down bigger things, because they'll get caught on trees and stuff that you won't. They're bigger. I try to like get as close to trees as I can when I pass them, so that way they're not ready for a tree to be there. Because that's the thing, is that trees aren't really a problem for Dilophosaurus. As opposed to like an Allosaurus or somebody larger. Something's going on. I want to watch. I want to watch some fighting, though. Ooh. There's a couple of Ankylosaurs. Oh, well, he just bedlogged. We've got... Hey, the hippos are back. We've got a couple hippos. We've got a couple of medium-sized raptors. I think those are Utah raptor, but they could also be like a Vera raptor or whatever. I don't know what it's called. It starts with an A. Boy, this fog is dense, though. This fog is dense, though. We've got... Nope. I see that guy. Paying attention. Ooh, this might be bad. This might be bad. Looking at me. He was looking at me. Like that. What are they saying? This game hates him. And it's just a tough game sometimes. Just a tough game sometimes. I think Hatses are in a weird spot. I think Hatses can be really, really good, but you have to be very, 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 very... I don't know. The drop mechanic sounds like it would be really good, but you have to be ready to capitalize on it and know how, because they're very squishy. They're very, very glassy. You're literally the size of a plane. You can fly away. That's the big thing. I could see it being good if you could also do maybe like X and stuff. I also feel like, and this is something that if I was to try a Hats or quits, like, I don't know. No, fuck. Bad. I don't think I'm gonna outrun that. He's just passing by. Maybe he's just passing by. I also can't tell if he's solo or not, because I saw a bunch of those guys. There was a ton of Conkenvenator, so I assume that there's a pack somewhere out here. Hear movement everywhere, but I don't see anything. It's too goddamn foggy. Got a bird. Got an Ithacyrus. Got two Deinosuchus. The Ornithochirus, I think it could take. You are... You, maybe? Oh, no, you're a Packy. He's a Packy. What? Oh, probably because one of my friends found a location. Well, that's nice. Thanks for the... I could try to take on the Pachycephalosaurus. I don't know how strong they are is my thing, because they're not big. They're not big, but they do got the big bonk. They do got the big bonk, and that guy's been around for a second. And apparently they have a lot of stamina. So it sounds like if I was to square off with a Packy, I mean, I would have to be doing as much bleed as possible. Also looks like he's alone. Oh no. What the hell is that? No, that might be the Shruti. Fuck. This is the problem of playing a solo. Everybody in groups. You'd be surprised. I feel like you hardly ever see solos. It's not very common, even for larger dinosaurs. You don't really see solos. I'm literally in a group right now. They're just off doing their own thing. We did see that solo Utah earlier. Oh, good. Friends have food. Eat a rat. Eat a rat, just in case. There's one. Maybe. It seems that way. I saw them. The group of ankylosaurs. Oh, they're grouped up with them. Well, at least they're around them. Yeah. Whether they're grouped or not, those ankylosaurs would be a problem. They would be a dangerous thing to interface with. So if it was to go for any of them, it would be the bird. Probably the bird. The bird would be the thing that I would want to try to focus on. I'd have to evade everything else and try to focus on the bird. Whether or not I was fast enough would be another question entirely. You look at me. I'm just watching. Don't you look at me. I'm just watching. A lot of shit. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit. That looks like a pretty big pack. It was like a hats and like a couple of fucking Utah raptors and a concavenator. Oh, hey, look. We got a Pachyrhinosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus. Hey, don't worry. I'm not participating. I'm just watching. I'm not participating. I'm gonna go to my rock. I'm gonna go to my rock. Wait, what? August 2nd, the internet we were promised. We're sorry we've asked a few times recently, but it's Saturday and we don't wait until tomorrow to help. I mean, I hope Wikipedia is doing okay. I hope Wikipedia is doing fine. Really like to do that sitting, huh? I see hippos. I see I see two Pachyrhinosauruses. Man, if that white capro was still around, I'm like, now we could probably take the white capro. No! Oh, God. No. I've eaten I've eaten uncooked ramen. Like I've done that, but raw rice? Ooh, that sounds rough. Oh, that sounds fucking dire. What are they? They're not a Verosaur. Are they a Verosaurs? Yes, a Verosaur. Not a Bilosaur. I want a Verosaurs. Or is it Alver? It's Alverosaurus. Yes, Alverosaurus. There isn't a Alverosaurus out there. You want to probably, I'm ready. Grab something, I'm ready. What's funny is Hats is really good at flying around. That's good and all, but actually once you start doing fighting, you want to be more grounded. Same with Quets. They're just very brittle. So you gotta be very aggressive. Here's a baby Styraco. I think you could pick up that Styracosaurus. I think they could pick up that Styracosaurus. I think that Styracosaurus would be big enough. It is in a group, though. Just gotta be ready for that. Whatever we target, the thing is you do have to focus one. Let me see. Got a group of big boys. Stealth birds. Big birds. Big birds. Totally invisible. Couldn't possibly be seen. Here's the Packy. friend? Where was friend? I heard him. Where's the psych rat? Where's the baby psych rat? He's just in this game. Gotta choose one, guys. Gotta choose one, guys. Gotta go for it or don't. This is my thing, is like, we're gonna go for it, we gotta go for it. This is my thing, if we're gonna go for it, you gotta go for it. You just gotta go for it. Uh-huh. Nobody got hurt. Ain't nobody been hurt yet. What the hell is happening? Oh, these guys. Oh, it's these guys. Never mind. Problem is I don't know how strong... I don't know how strong hippos are. I don't know how thick the hippos are. Interesting. Fascinating. Oh boy. Damn it. It's too close. Thought it was gonna go for a snap. Oh, hello. Desync. Hello, Desync. I hit him. Uh-oh. This is bad for me. Bleeding, keep bleeding. Keep bleeding. Keep him bleeding. Got him. Got him with another bleed. Hit him with another bleed. Well, this is fun. This is a fun strategy they found. That's neat and fun. Okay, let me get some stamina back. Let me get some stamina back. I have an idea. If that guy's gonna sit there, he's kind of got the right idea. If we can hit him, and he can't hit us, might as well. All we need is body down. Well, he's not doing damage, though. I don't think he can hit him. Was I able to get bleed on him? I can't tell. Ow. 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 I don't know what that raptor is doing. Boy, it's really hard. Damn. The fact that they can do that so quickly. Oh, there's a Packy. There was a Packy in there the whole time? I didn't even realize there was a Pachycephalosaurus in there the whole time. God, the Averasaurus, we almost had to. Well, I don't know if we almost had him, but we were messing him up. This is the thing. I don't know how the fucking grapple works. I don't know how Hatses work. I trust the people to play the Hatses to know how Hatses work. But I don't know how Hatses work. I don't know how reliable, I don't know how easy or difficult. I saw them clamp 2 things earlier, so I haven't seen them grab anything since. It's probably... oh, shit. It's probably not easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy. No, at least eat that. No, I missed. One more bite, one more bite, one more bite. This is actually a decent amount of food. This is a decent amount. I didn't know that I had that so much food. Now, there's a body. Yeah, it is a lot. It's dead. It is dead. Nobody gave up a body. Might as well. A dead Carno. Hunting is hard in this game. Hunting can actually be quite a challenge. I hear birds. I hear terror birds. I hear terror birds. I do hear terror birds somewhere. Well, I'll be full health at least soon. Here's something big. Oh, it's just the hippos. Oh, it's just the hippos. Oh, it's just the hippos. Has been very aggro today. Holy crap. Just large groups of players all grouped up. Hasn't really been much isolated anything. It's the risk of being here. This is the highest density of people. Highest density of players. I don't know why they're roaring at them. What'd they do? I don't know why they weren't roaring at them. I don't know what they did. Let's see if I can get some water and not die. I've seen 2 Deinosuchuses, so that definitely means that there's Deinosuchus around. Melasmosaurus. Plesiosaurus. Could that be a plesiosaurus? Now, there's a way... I've seen people drink from up here, and I don't know how they do it. Fucking Jesus Christ! Oh! Oh, fucking the water is always a jump scare. Christ almighty. We also have a little arrowhead, boy. Got the little arrowhead. Diplodocus! Little Diplodocus. Love him. He's adorable. Oh, hey, look, another. Oh, wait, no. There's a Capro there. There's a Capro there. God. Fucking God. Oh my God. It's just an Elasmosaurus, but it still was a surprise. I was like, oh fuck. I was startled. You always have to be... Oh fuck, that's bad for me. Really was expecting that to chase me down. I was really expecting that to chase me down. What's funny is, like, if I could have gotten a good position... Oh, this sucks. If I could have gotten a good enough position on it, I probably could have been able to like, attack the Ankylosaurs. That's what I was trying to do, I was, like, just trying to peck at their heads or something. They were just dug in enough, I couldn't quite reach them. Anything in the water. Where are you? Spletosaurus? A Spletosaurus? I mean, if he turned, I'd have plenty of time. He's not... Okay. That might be a U, actually. Water quality too low. Water bad. Water stinky. Water is stinky. We must find other water. We made the water go bad. See, this is the thing, though. I think that's a good, like, mechanical thing to be like, if we have a high enough density of things, of animals in an area, food becomes stressed, it's more dangerous, there's less water. Where else are you supposed to poo? Where else are you supposed to poo? Though that said, I'm glad they're... listen, you don't need a poop in a pee mechanic in these games. You don't. You don't need a poo-poo in a pee mechanic. It's not required. It's not necessary. You're both nasty. Nasty motherfuckers. We nasty motherfuckers. You can't just say you found material in a thing. Sorry, I'm looking at the Kayenta formation again. You can't just say that you found materials for a theropoda. That doesn't help anyone. That's the funny thing. We actually have a lot of material of things that we just don't even know what it is. People think that we found all of the dinosaurs. Actually, we found so much more than just all the dinosaurs. We just don't even know what a lot of them go to. Some of them go to dinosaurs that maybe have already been described, but we can't tell. Some of them have gone to or some of it is material that we can't tell what it is, if it's something new or not. Like, there is so much fossil material that we have that's just scraping the surface of understanding dinosaur diversity. And that's just one group of animals that people are obsessed with, like me. There's a lot of fossil evidence for a lot of things. There's fossils of, like in this, you had fish and crocodilomorphs and turtles, and you have Rhynchocephaliae. I should know what the Rhynchocephaliae are. Is that's not extinct sphenodonts. Yep, they are actually in slight relatives of the Tuataras, though they went extinct. They branched out and went extinct before the Tuataras did. But they're a part of the sphenodonts, which are like early They're not lizards. They're not. They look like lizards, but they're not lizards. They have like an iguana form. They look like an iguana, but they just so happen to just take that shape because it's a good shape for a lizard shape. But true squamates are different than sphenodonts. They are a completely separate group of animal. They branched out. They derived from a older ancestor. Sphenodonts have a lot more to do with their teeth. A lot of the different, one of the main defining features of sphenodonts versus squamates are going to be things like teeth and scales. Those are big differences. Fake food. It's fake food. Yeah, that's fine. It's fake food. Hope there's nothing up here. It's too dangerous. This is gonna be the closest water source, though, so... This is the thing, is the next closest water source that's probably gonna go out real quick because it's a small water source is gonna be this. And there's usually things nearby, especially when the water goes bad. And speaking of the devil, Pachyrhinosaur. The water is already kind of getting bullshit. Some Pachyrhinosaurus. The water is at 30%. Just some Pachys. Just some Pachyrhinosaurus. Actually, I might have left the water even worse than 30. Hold on. Might be below 30 now. Drink. Yep, it's never mind, it's 15. I drank a lot of water, actually. I mean, we could move all the way to Green Valley. Take a while. It would just take a second. I would just be a little bit behind. Also almost 2 o'clock, so probably I'm gonna call it here soon. Hey, but this is the thing. I want to be able to just talk. We still got a couple good moments. We got a good chase. We got a good chase in. We got a good, we got a good moment with, well, I guess, oh, are they disconnected? I don't know. Am I in the group? No, I'm, what? Huh? Oh, I guess that guy left. I guess that guy left, whatever. I don't want this. I don't want this power. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I will admit, at least it's been active. It has been very active. I've definitely been on my toes, so. Bird noises? Oh, there he is. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Maybe he went over there? Feels like he respawned as maybe something else. I don't even see him on the map. Oh, fuck. Yes, Capro. Look like you're alone. Go. Again, buddy. Where did that Capro go? Oh, here he is. Found him. Grab him. He's right there. He's right there. Go get him. Get him. Fuck him up. What, bud? What, bud? What, bud? We hit him. Now what you doing? You're gonna be bleeding for a second. I fucked up. Keep him bleeding, keep him bleeding, keep him bleeding, keep him bleeding. Come on. Where you going, bud? Where you going, Gator? Where are you going, Gator? Where are you going, Gator? Damn it. Almost had him. Almost had him, too. That's what sucks. Not in a super safe spot. Low on stamina. Almost had him, though. Well, I'll take a bite of that. Why not? Okay. My trophy. It's mine now. It's mine now. Gotta claim your prizes. I'm gonna go claim this, and I'll probably call it. Almost had that guy. Almost had that guy. It happens. It's not making me the leader. I don't want to be the leader. I don't want to be the leader. Don't make me the leader. I don't want to be the leader. I did steal the bone. Haha. Fine. Belongs to me now. I meant to just steal a bite, but instead I stole the trophy, and you know what? I guess I'm a bastard, but... Can't say that. That's a secret. Listen, I grew up on the internet. You can't tell strangers where you're from on the internet. It's dangerous. I'm a big boy now. It's a secret. It's a secret. I can't tell that. I can't tell that. Nobody can know that much. Also, I should be good. Ugh, we almost had that Capro. That Capro. I should have put a little bit more pressure on him. I lost him in the woods is the problem. Otherwise, I think I would have got him. He was almost dead. He was almost dead. We were beating his ass. I definitely know Dialo can take on a Capro. I've killed Capros, so I'm pretty confident that I can beat a Capro if I catch him. Capro fucked up. That's what he gets for trying to snap me earlier. That said, I'm a little surprised that he didn't pick him up. I'm surprised he didn't pick him up. If you would have picked him up, that would have been a... Like, I get the impression that if you pick him up, that would have been, like, a huge, like, bonus for me. Honestly. But whatever. Would have been a big bonus for us. God, I actually think this thing is kind of hard to find. Oh, I see. Never mind, we're almost there. I didn't even mean to steal the bone. I just was trying to steal a bite because there was nothing on it, but instead I got the trophy. It's like, okay. I bet they're gonna be like, where the fuck did our trophy go? Haha. Haha. I stole it just now, though. I didn't think they did. They had died for a while. Oh. Huh, I thought that was a while ago. Oh well, I'm gonna go, well, want your bones? You want your bones? You want to claim your own bones? Weird. Oh, okay. Oh, do you only get one? I mean, I guess it would make sense. I guess you can't farm trophies. You only get one trophy. That's good to know. I was kind of hoping you could. I'm just doing it for the points. Alright, I should call it. I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, can he not pick me up? How did someone grab that Camptosaurus? What the hell? I really thought... Huh. Huh. I was wondering. Because we grabbed a Capro earlier, too, and we dropped it. Weird. I don't know. I have no idea. Either way, gotta call it. Oh, gotcha. That would make sense. Well, I gotta go. I'm gonna start closing down the stream. So I'm going to we're gonna open up. I'm gonna open up Paint and a timer. We're gonna make a prompt together, and then I'm gonna draw something based on that prompt. If you want to participate, all you gotta do is type in chat. Whatever chat says, use as a reference, and I'll share it before we rate out. Watching Hatsequatalus fly off with the Camptosaurus. Here, I'll go ahead and log out, so that way he's not waiting on me. Go do your thing, bud. Go do your thing, bud. So, we're gonna call it there. If you guys want to add to that, I'll give you guys a couple minutes. I gotta open up my things anyways, and as soon as it's open, I'll do the thing. And I share the image before we rate out, so... That's part of the fun. I'm figuring out the cycle on how best to do this, so I am figuring it out. Honestly, not that bad. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and draw this. I'm gonna go ahead and draw this. I'm gonna go ahead and draw this. I need that, and then I need... Open the wrong thing. Silos is a dinosaur. Silos, you missed it. Silos, you missed it. It was a good time. It was a good time. Unless you were just... ain't that just the way. It was a good time. A little rough to start. I had a lot of aggro, but, you know, that's the way it goes. Still a lot of fun. Still got to play with some randoms. Part of the fun for me. I'm just gonna watch. Half of the fun of this game is just getting to watch. Honestly. Ah, fuck, I was gonna type something. Alright, so stick around to the very end. I also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the daywalkers in our chat can keep just watching. So the daywalkers in our chat can keep watching. Because everybody else out there, make sure to go unlock your doors and windows. It's no longer lunchtime for daywalkers, and thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by, chatting, and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord, and a Bluesky. Every time I name them all out, I regret. All the socials are down below, as well as the Discord. We go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community on the Discord and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience. We appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag it with MCCanary, or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and it's just super rad that you guys are willing to do that. Go tell people about the stream, go tell your friends about the stream. I won't. And as always, a huge thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon, Coffee, and Twitch. Oh, I actually need to update this from yesterday. Technically, this is the tough thing, is they gave a community sub, so I don't know who they gave it to. It doesn't say. Yeah. It's so annoying. Why are you like this? Twitch, why are you like this? Twitch, just tell me who he subbed to. Twitch, just tell me where the sub went. God damn it. Because I meant to add that. I guess we're doing this way real fast. Interesting. Sorry, there's something new I'm gonna have to read later. There's something new that I gotta read later. Pretty silly. I mean, it still works. No way. Why didn't it open? Open. That was weird. That was odd. I'm trying to figure out how to do this a little bit more effectively to keep it updated. I'm gonna try to keep it updated more effectively. Sometimes I forgore. So thanks for joining, everybody. Thank you for your support. It's always appreciated. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple other benefits you could get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page and Coffee here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to the mods who do a wonderful job holding back the robot army and preventing them becoming famous. Everybody for just coming and hanging out. I had a good time. I did. I'm glad that we were able to do some dinosaurs. I hope you guys enjoyed dinosaurs. It's just fun to hang out as dinosaurs. I got chased a little bit. It's weird that Dilophosaurus seems to be one of my mains. I think it's because if I get into a fight, I have a little bit more flexibility to decide whether or not I want to dedicate to a fight. Because it's easier to escape from things that are bigger than me, and I can kind of like fight against things that are about my size a little bit more effectively. So it is something to consider. But you know, hopefully next time go a little bit smoother. I did get one earlier. I got that one dino trying to gang up on me as Therizinosaurus, and then once we were fine. Once we got his Dilo and we're just wandering around, we were fine. So I'll get you through housekeeping to get you on your way. Check out the rest of our friends in Goblin Entertainment here. I'll also take a sip for Hydrate Bot. Also take a sip for Hydrate Bot. That Linktree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff here, which has everything that I post to, so go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. And stick around, we'll go say hi to Sarah. She's playing something weird? She's playing a Super Metroid Cross Fusion? I want to know what that is. She's also just a good gal, so everybody go say hi to her. She's rad. She's dope. So stick around for that. Otherwise, have a good evening. Take it easy. And remember, it's gotta keep trying. Sometimes you win, sometimes you eat, sometimes you're eating. That's still a big part of the game. Also, I like my dinosaur facts. I will always like talking about dinosaurs, no matter what. It's fun to talk about dinosaurs. This is exactly what happened earlier. This is exactly what it looked like. Just like that. It was wild, man. I was like, there he goes. Still sucks. I was kind of hoping. I feel like sometimes it can be a little bit rough. It can be a little bit rough in this game where it quite literally is a bit feast or famine. You either do really, really well and you can like lock somebody down, or you just feel like you can't. I should have been a little bit more aggressive. We would have caught that capper. If I was a little bit more aggressive. Better luck next time.